was an all-time high for commercial fishing, and over 85% of the marine mammal population had tamed. What is happening? We are losing our number of marine mammals every second. We have to do something. Over 291,000 seal pups are being killed annually just for their fur coat. In this year of 1970, we need to make sure that changes are happening, or else we might not have marine mammals to come back to. I don't want to believe it, but it's true. Marine mammals are going to be extinct by the year 2000. That's crazy. We have to do something immediately. That's it. I'm going to write the courthouse immediately. Now. Okay. I write. But first we need a title for this act. How about the Marine Mammal Protection Act, or the MMPA? Sounds good. Now, this act needs to prohibit the taking of marine mammals in the U.S. waters. Also, nobody should be able to import marine mammals or marine mammal products. Now, this act also needs to save all the marine mammals, not just one species. This needs to have an environmental cause to this. I think this is good. I'm going to mail it off immediately. This marine biologist has worked with hundreds of marine mammals and thoroughly understands how much not having them will impact the waters. By this time, scientists were sure marine mammals were going to be extinct. And so the very next day, she mailed off her letter. But to her surprise, what she could have never expected, was that the act was actually rejected. Not once, but twice. But she was persistent, and on the third time, finally, her act was approved. And on October 21st of 1972, Richard Nixon passed the MMPA, or known as the Marine Mammal Protection Act. But it worked well. But only a couple of years later, Ronald Reagan, the then president, noticed some flaws in the act, and he made this statement about them. I, Ronald Reagan, have today approved H.R. 4084 in this year of 1981, a bill designed to improve the operation of the Marine Mammal Protection Act of 1972. H.R. 4084 authorizes appropriations to carry out the act and amends it in several respects, principally by revising the procedures for returning to the states, their responsibility for management of marine mammals, and by establishing a cooperative federal state procedure for managing marine mammals in ocean waters 3 to 200 miles offshore of the U.S. waters. Specifically, H.R. 4084 provides for the Secretary of Commerce or the Secretary of Interior to adopt state regulations applicable to territorial waters and extend them to regulation of the federally controlled fishery zone. This bill, however, makes this process inapplicable to the Executive Order 12291, the Regulatory Flexibility Act, the Paperwork Reduction Act, and the 30-day notice requirement under the PAPER Act. I must express my concern over these exemptions. While I fully support the notion of encouraging and reinforcing state initiative in the marine management, I remain concerned that our important federal regulatory review process should not be overlooked in this instance. The exemption of these regulatory actions proved to help the marine mammals. Thank you. Now, in the year 2025, not one marine mammal species has gone extinct since. But we still have a lot of work left to do. As you can see, our numbers have gone up increasingly. from these years of 1970s all the way to 2007 now. But now in this year of 2025, we haven't lost a marine mammal species, but we still have lots of work left to do. The MMPA is currently run by the NOAA and the Marine Mammal Commission. This act has been running smoothly with a couple of adjustments, but overall has been a huge success. But what does the MMPA do for marine mammals today? The MMPA protects marine mammals by bringing awareness, advocacy, and sustainable practices, and these responsibilities to the public to uphold these very practices, or else our ecosystem will crumble and life as we know it will be non-existent. The MMPA was created to protect marine mammals from human life and our actions. But now the biggest problem is climate change. And while there might not seem as much we can do for this cause, there's still some ways we can help. One of the first ways is just driving less. This includes if you want to take a 5-minute car drive to a gas station or something, try taking a 10-minute bike ride or a walk instead. And while this might just seem like it's taking longer, trust me, anything that gets a little less pollution in the air is doing something. Something else is making an easy switch from oils and gases to solar panels, which a lot of work, I know, but it's easy at least to try and get them installed. Something else we can do is clean up our beaches locally or in California, say. Because over 80% of turtles like this one, baby turtles hatched from their eggs, don't make it to the water because of trash. And that makes their population go down because it's our litter on those beaches. And so just cleaning up a couple pieces could save one baby turtle. Now, it is our rights and responsibilities to protect these creatures and to let them be in their habitats and make sure they strive. So thank you for all of your time, and we must uphold the legacy of the MMPA. Thank you.